Hi Pisces, welcome to Sophquest. My name is Spence. Welcome back if you're a subscriber, and welcome in if you're new. This is a weekly reading for you for the week of July 19th through the 25th. And it is a good week for a change of energy. We are moving from Cancer season, the waters of Cancer, into Leo season on the 22nd. So that's a big change in energies from water to fire. I think you're going to be feeling a bit more energetic. And let's pull you that one right there. Felt like it wanted to come out. This is a deck called The Spirit of the Animals Oracle by Jody Bergsma. And I just got for you Dragonfly Magic. What a beautiful and perfect card for you, Pisces. It says, I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Wow. I love that, Pisces. And I'm going to read that for you in just a second. But first, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle a little bit and lay out a 9-card spread for you. And this deck is called the Druid Craft Tarot Deck. It is by Philip and Stephanie Cargam with illustrations by Will Worthington. Love that deck so much. It's a big card. It's hard to shuffle, but I love the deck so much. Gorgeous artwork. Big fan of Will Worthington. All right, so Pisces, settle in with me. All right. Get comfortable wherever you are. Try to plant your feet firmly on the floor or on the ground. Take a deep breath. Drop your shoulders. Release your tension. Bring down your cortisol. Lift up the serotonin and dopamine so you can clear your mind and get relaxed. All right? I've already shuffled this quite a lot, but I am going to pull that one first. That's the first card out. I am going to cut the deck and pull your 9. All right. Pisces, we have the World, the King of Swords. Well, you're coming to a final decision about something and beginning anew. And boy, does that look right. I courageously let go of the past is on this card, the Dragonfly Magic card. Okay. Then the Queen of Swords. Oh, okay. Queen of Pentacles. Getting clear-headed about it and practical about things. And ready for a drastic change if necessary. Perhaps a moment that makes you feel like yourself again. A real change here coming. All right. 8 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. 3 queens here. Very strong yin energy, which means internal. Okay. It's like mind, body, and spirit. You are ready for this change. And then the High Priestess as well. That's also deep yin energy, very internal. And, you know, the High Priestess is so very you, Pisces. And the bottom of the deck, Princess of Swords. Some truth, seeking truth, having a conversation perhaps. We'll see. All right, let's read Dragonfly for you, Pisces, for the week of July 19th through the 25th. Dragonfly. Keywords: prosperity, purity, good luck, omens, change, transformation, messages, nature spirits, and ancient wisdom. Dragonfly is an ancient creature. It's estimated that they've been on the planet for millions of years. They are gifted survivors. Their brilliant colors come only with maturity. There's a core truth in their wisdom. Growth, enlightenment, and your best self comes with time. Dragonfly asks us to be patient with ourselves in the process. Their first 2 years are spent in the water as a nymph. In late spring, they crawl to the land, dry themselves off, and take to the air. The last stage of their life is stunningly short. Dragonfly people are urged to seize the brilliant moment while they can. If Dragonfly comes fluttering into your awareness, know that messages of change and opportunity are in the wind. Perhaps a loved one, who is now in spirit, is reaching out to you. Nature spirits and magic are always near Dragonfly people. Pay attention to the omens. If Dragonfly is your totem, you have the power to continually transform into something better and more brilliant. You will always have everything you need to prosper. If you ever feel static, call upon the energy of the Dragonfly to help change the situation and lift you to a brighter and more beautiful world. big, big transformational change happening for you. And looking at this, I'm just seeing 3 queens, 1 king, then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 very major arcana cards of change. Big time. The end of a cycle that is profound, and the beginning of a profound new cycle where you're going to trust yourself, you're going to jump in, because what was can no longer be. That's kind of how I'm seeing it. So with the Princess of Swords, let me pull these here so I can show you the bottom of the deck. The Princess of Swords is a truth seeker, right? It's a message of truth, something said, and I think it can be said quickly and impulsively by someone who just comes in trying to make a decision and says, you know what, this is what I'm going to decide, okay? So perhaps you've been considering for a while what to do, right? What to do. And you decided just to go for it. Jump in. Because you told yourself, why not? That's what I just heard. With the Princess of Swords, it's like, it's kind of the young, curious mind. Cutting this together with the Prince of Wands, it's kind of like, why not? And you just like, make the decision. That's what I'm seeing. That happened perhaps last week, because you were going back and forth over something. Okay. Now look at these cards. Woo! Okay. The World, a completion. And you know, it's a successful completion, I think, because you made a decision, Pisces. A decision for you. What's best for you. Because you want to transform your life and feel like yourself again. This is your inner child. Okay? This is your grown-up logical mind about what you should do and making a decision. But you're deciding based on what your inner child is telling you is you're ready to do now. It's like you're coming out of your cave, you're a naked soul, a naked babe, ready to begin again, begin anew. The rebirth card, the death card, is about that what was is no longer, and what will be is beginning now. It is unequivocal, right? There's no arguing with that card. Something is definitely changing. And I think that it's changing because you've made the decision to change it. You've decided to let it be what it is. With the World and the Death card, the Rebirth card, and you know, it's interesting, I used this deck today, so this card is called Rebirth. So maybe the death happened last week, right? There was a huge shift, a huge change, an aha moment, and you just jumped forward. And now you're like, you know, a newborn babe, right? I just saw a colt in my mind, kind of like trying to learn to walk again. So maybe you're in that process, and maybe you're trying to be as clear-sighted as possible, right? I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is with me. I am brilliant. I am brilliant, and I am blessed. Now this full moon, okay, there's a full moon on the 23rd or 24th, depending on where you are in the world. It is a new moon in Aquarius, and this is an Aquarius card. It's at 1 degree of Aquarius, the very beginning of Aquarius. I am brilliant, and I am blessed. It's an auspicious full moon. And right now, Pisces, you know, a full moon in Aquarius, 12th house for you, it's letting go. Allow for the undoing, right? They call the 12th house the house of undoing, right? The old stuck stuff that we have to learn in our life path journey. We have to learn how to figure it out, to go into that place of where we deny things, of what's going on, and then move into something new. I think the something new for you is beautiful and brilliant, and I think that you're excited about it. Like, I think that you are ready for the next phase. And maybe you're still questioning, like, what's, you know, it's like questioning mind, right? The child's mind. You're curious. It's like you're curious, babe in the woods, but you're going to be able to do this because we also have the Queen of Swords. So you're making the decision externally to make this change, no doubt about it. Really, life has made the change for you with the major arcanas of the Death and the World card. But internally, you've also made the decision. You've trusted your intuition. You know that you've made the right decision. And that gives you a sense of real security, self-confidence in the fact that you can handle anything and that you can make yourself fit in again somewhere else. Because the next card is the Tower. You have made the decision by understanding intuitively. It's like you got a download and you're taking it from your mind, your soul, and putting it into action. Getting grounded about it. Making the decision to allow the Tower to fall down. It was based on false foundation, whatever it was. And it can just be like, you know, up-leveling. It can be inner growth, where you let go of parts of yourself that no longer apply to you. Things that you've just changed within yourself. And now you're getting grounded in your new reinvention of self. It's magic. It's like there's this air around you right now that is pure potential. Pure potential. That's what I'm seeing here. This is pure potential. That's why the figures are naked. Pure potential for a new beginning. Right? Amazing. So whatever this Tower moment is, it is number one, it is a final ending of a cycle and a new beginning. There's no doubt. So the fact that the Queen of Pentacles is looking at it, to me, it's like you're fine. You're going to be grounded about it, okay? You're not going to lose your footing. That's what I see. You're not going to lose your footing, okay? It's like, well, I'm shaking the dust off of this old place and I'm moving house. Some of you might be actually moving house. For others of you, it's changing careers. For others of you, it is definitely internal. But for many of you, I think this can be work, career, or even allowing yourself to open up to love. And the reason I say that is because the Queen that's not here is the Queen of Cups, which is you, right? Water. So I think maybe this change is trying to help you let go of maybe old hurts, maybe an old job, or parts of self that weren't allowing you to open yourself to love. And maybe it's time. Last week, I saw someone falling in love, like love at first sight, right? Like, dumbstruck with this aha moment. That could happen for some of you, by the way. For others of you, this is job, career. Let's go down the vertical. We have the World. This is culmination of a cycle. This is a full moon kind of culmination of a cycle. You've accomplished it. It's over. It's done. It's finished. And you're very well aware of that. You have clarity about it and you're fine about it, about this. You've made the decision. If it's about work, you understand that you've accomplished something great. And now it may just be time to level up and go from the Queen to the King. And to take your career into something that is a little bit more passionate. So perhaps you're reinventing yourself and opening up new sides of self. Okay? For some of you. So that you can start something different. Let's say you've always been a photographer, but you really love to cook, and one day you just wake up and say, you know, I'm kind of just done with that, and now I want to open a restaurant. So it could be changing careers. Because looking at so many aspects of your internal self, remember the yin or feminine energy of all these queens is internal. internal thoughts and feelings. And the external here, the male energy here, is the action card of making a decision, because all the kings are the external, what the action is that they take. So you're taking the action to make a decision here. You're accepting this change. Okay, let's go down the vertical on this one. So we have the rebirth because of the Tower, and you're like, I'm okay with it. You're opening your arms to the universe and saying, bring it in. Bring in whatever is going to be. Whatever will be. Que sera, sera. I'm ready for the change. I'm open to receiving from my intuition, from God consciousness, this radical shift in my life. I'm ready. I'm curious. I'm just going to jump right in. And if I have choices, okay, I'll make choices. But you're ready. You are ready. Trust in the magic of naked opportunity, pure potential, right? Pure potential in the quantum field. Absolutely anything could happen for you, Pisces. You are brilliant and blessed. And you can make anything of yourself that you want to with these cards, right? Here you are, open to the universe. So just look up, open your arms and say, hey universe, bring it. Right? Bring it. Oh my gosh, Pisces, no matter what this is about for you, and it will differ. These are big cards. These are deep, big cards. And then the only other card here, besides all the queens, is this. So it's something you're either working on, or, you know, a place where you work is changing. Either way, no matter what this is about, it's big. It's big, life-changing energy. And I wish you well. I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. If you want to share and subscribe, I appreciate it. And don't forget the notification bell if you do, so that you can be ding-dinged on your phone when I upload every week. All right? If you're looking for any other signs, your moon, rising, Venus, whatever, then you can check my weekly readings playlist and find all 12 for the week there. Thank you, Pisces. I'll talk to you next week.